Imagine spending your entire life trying to save money, only to realize it was never enough. You skip coffee. You cancel subscriptions. You stop buying things you enjoy. Every month, you proudly move a little more money into your savings account. It feels responsible. It feels smart. Society even praises you for it. But there's a hidden problem nobody talks about. Saving money alone will never make you rich. Let me explain why. Most people are taught the same financial rule since childhood. Spend less than you earn and save the rest. At first, it sounds perfect. And to be fair, saving is important. It protects you from emergencies and gives you peace of mind. But here's the truth. Most schools never teach. Saving money is defensive. Building wealth is offensive. Saving protects what you already have. Wealth grows when your money starts working for you. Think about it this way. If you save $500 every month for 30 years, you'll end up with $180,000. That sounds like a lot, until you realize that inflation quietly eats away at the value of that money every single year. Prices rise. Rent rises. Food becomes more expensive. The money sitting in your savings account slowly loses power. So while you're carefully saving, the world keeps getting more expensive. This is why so many people who work hard and save responsibly still struggle financially later in life. They played defense their whole life, but never learned how to play offense. Let's look at a simple example. Imagine two people, Alex and Ben. Alex is extremely disciplined with saving. Every month he saves $500 and keeps it in a bank account. Ben does something different. He still saves money, but instead of letting it sit idle, he invests it into assets, stocks, businesses, skills, opportunities. At first, Alex feels smarter. His money is safe. His balance slowly grows. But after 10 years, something interesting happens. Ben's investments start multiplying. The money he invested begins generating more money, dividends, profits, growth. Meanwhile, Alex's savings grow, slowly. This is the moment where financial paths begin to separate, because wealth is not created by how much you save. Wealth is created by how much your money can grow without your time. This is the principle the rich understand very early in life. They don't just save money. They buy assets. Assets are things that put money into your pocket. Investments, businesses, intellectual property, skills that increase your earning power. The average person focuses on cutting expenses, but wealthy people focus on expanding income. And that single mindset shift changes everything. Think about it. There is a limit to how much you can save, but there is almost no limit to how much you can earn or grow. You can only cut your spending so far. Eventually, you hit a wall. But income? Income can scale. You can start a business, learn a high-value skill, invest in markets, build digital products, create assets that keep generating income for years. Saving money is the first step. But stopping there is like parking your car at the starting line of a race. You never actually move forward. The real game begins when your savings turn into investments. And the sooner you understand this, the sooner your financial life can completely change. Because the ultimate goal isn't to save money forever. The goal is to build systems that produce money, even while you sleep. But here's the real question. If saving alone won't make you rich, what actually will? Let's talk about that next. So, if saving alone won't make you rich, what actually will? The answer is simple, but powerful. Ownership. Wealthy people focus on owning things that grow in value and generate income. Instead of trading time for money forever, they build systems that keep paying them long after the work is done. Think about the richest people in the world. They don't earn money the way most people do. They don't rely only on a salary. They own businesses. They own shares in companies. They own assets that grow every single year. And that changes the entire financial game. Because when you own assets, time starts working for you. Imagine planting a tree. At first, it's small. It grows slowly. Some days it feels like nothing is happening. But year after year, that tree becomes stronger and bigger. Eventually, it produces fruit. Investing works the same way. The earlier you start planting financial trees, the more time they have to grow. This is why many wealthy people focus less on saving every dollar and more on investing every dollar wisely. But there's another important idea most people miss. Your first and most powerful investment is yourself. Skills can increase your income faster than almost anything else. Learning marketing, programming, business, sales, investing, or content creation can multiply your earning power. If a new skill allows you to double your income, that change will affect every year of your life. Suddenly, saving becomes easier. Investing becomes easier. Opportunities become bigger. Another powerful strategy is creating multiple income streams. Most people rely on one single source of income, their job. That's risky. If that income disappears, everything stops. But wealthy people build several sources of income. For example, a job, investments, a small online business, digital products, content creation. Each stream may start small, but together they create stability and growth. Over time, those streams can turn into rivers, and rivers eventually become financial freedom. But here's the key mindset shift you must understand. Saving money is not the final goal. Saving money is fuel. Fuel for investments. Fuel for opportunities. Fuel for building assets. Without fuel, the engine cannot start. But if you only store fuel and never drive the car, you'll never reach your destination. So the real strategy is simple. Save money. Then deploy it intelligently. Invest in assets. Invest in skills. Invest in opportunities. And most importantly, start early. Because time is the most powerful force in wealth creation. A small investment today can grow into something enormous decades later, but waiting 10 years can cost you millions in potential growth. The biggest financial mistake most people make is not spending too much. It's waiting too long to start investing. So here's the question you should ask yourself today. Are you just saving money? Or are you building wealth? Because one keeps you safe. The other can completely change your life. If you found this video helpful, make sure to subscribe and share it with someone who needs to hear this message. And remember, don't just save money. Make your money work for you.